Good morning, guys. It's day number 4, and what a beautiful way to start my day. The first thing that I saw when I came out of my tent is this gorgeous backdrop of the Tarsar Lake. Now, as you can see, today it's raining. It's beautiful, cloudy, misty, oh so romantic. Like the weather is just perfect. But there's one slight downfall to it. So our original plan for the day was, if you can see that U-shaped curve in the mountain over there, so that is the Tarsar Pass, which is at an altitude of about 13,100 feet. So our original plan was to cross that, climb that up, descend down, then hike up to Sundarsar Lake, and then hike up to Marsar Lake as well. But because of the bad weather, it's going to be very difficult for us to actually reach that point. And because we have horses along with us who are carrying all our tents and all the other hiking equipment or camping equipment, it's going to be very difficult for them to be able to maneuver this path. So there's a slight change of plan. Instead, we are going to be hiking up that mountain. So if you can see, there's this zigzag kind of trail, and then there's like a meadow on top. So we are going to be going to that ridge, because on the other side of that ridge is the Marsar Lake. So when we go to the top of that ridge, we're going to be able to see Tarsar Lake on one side and Marsar Lake on the other, hopefully if the clouds clear out a little bit. So yeah, let's get hiking for the day. Everyone say hi.
Hello.
Look how cute, my walking companions for the day.
Good job done. Congratulations. सब लोग ठीक है? कैसा लग रहा है यहाँ पे आके? देखा सब लोग मार्सर लेक. That is Marsar Lake, and if you cross that ridge, if you go towards Adisar, that's where we have Sundarsar. Now I wanted to share the story of Tarsar Marsar. Would you all like to know about it? I mean, of course, there are many other versions of the same story, but I will share the one that I know about. It's a shepherd story. So long time ago, when there was no trekking trail, ऐसे कोई ज़्यादा लोग यहाँ पे ट्रैक के लिए आते नहीं थे. So there was a shepherd who came with a lot of sheep and lots of goats, and he entered somewhere around the Marsar side, okay? And he was there. He was taking a good break over there, and all of his sheep, they were just going eating the grass. And out of nowhere, suddenly a man appeared out of nowhere. He came there, and he told the shepherd not to spend much time over there. You know, he told him that just move away from this lake, do not spend, it's not very lucky, it's not considered to be very lucky for the people who come and spend time over here. But that shepherd, he did not listen to him, because he got really good place for his sheep. मतलब उनके खाने के लिए काफ़ी अच्छी जगह थी. He did not believe him, he did not listen to him, he spent the time over there. That man, he went, he came back again, he gave him warning for like twice or thrice. He told him, just move away, you can go somewhere else, you will get good grass, you will get a good place. But he did not listen to him, and that man, he just went away from there. And while the shepherd, he was taking good rest somewhere near a rock, जब उसकी sheep यहाँ पर थोड़ी सी आगे, लेक से थोड़ी आगे, out of nowhere there came a flood from the top of a mountain. बहुत बड़ा एक flood आया, और जितनी भी sheep उसकी थी, वो सारी की सारी they went into the Marsar Lake. And that person, he got confused, he got really worried that, you know, someone warned me and I did not listen to him, but why did this happen? And then he started searching for that man to find for his answers. But he could not find him anywhere, and that's when he continued the trail. He came to this pass, and then he went back down to Tarsar. Now back then they did not have a name like Marsar, Tarsar, ऐसे कोई नाम नहीं थे. But when that person, that shepherd, when he went back down, you know, out of nowhere, suddenly, like a magic, he could see that all of his ships, they started coming out of the lake again, from the Tarsar lake. And he felt really grateful, he was very thankful, and he again started looking for that man to thank him, and he wanted his answers. And that man, he came again, he reappeared to him, and he told him that I'm sorry that I did not listen to you. I did not, respect the lake over there, and I continued staying over there. But now I have all of my ships over with me, and I'm really thankful, really grateful. And that man, he told that you must always respect the water bodies that we have around over here. Now you can please count your ships and you can start continuing. You can go wherever that you are heading to. He counted all of those ships, but then he realized that एक ship उसमें से missing थी. And that's when he asked that, really worried, because एक ship भी अगर किसी shepherd की lose हो जाती है, it's a big loss for them. And he asked him that, where is my one ship? And that's when that man, he told him that you've lost one ship and consider this as your punishment, as a consequence for not listening to what I had said to you. And अगर सारी की सारी ship अगर वापस मिल जाती, you may have never realized what you have done. But losing one ship will always remind you what you have done, and this is always going to be a punishment for you. So when you go back down, there's like a big island, if you had seen. एक बड़ा सा island देखा था? That island is still believed that one ship which had not come out of the water is still under that island. It was believed to be that. So that's when the names were given in the local language. So when the ships they went inside, he considered that he lost all of them. They were all dead. And death meaning Mar in the local language, and Sar means the lake. So that's when the lake was named after Marsar. And when then all the ships reappeared from the lake, जब वापस वो सारी बाहर आई, that gave them the life again, and that's why it is considered to be Tarsar. Tar means again the life in local language. That's the story about Tarsar Marsar.
Wow. Nice.
Thank you.
Yay, we finally arrived at the final point of our Tarsar Marsar Lake. We are here on this ridge. From there, we are getting a beautiful view of both the lakes, Tarsar on my left and Marsar on my right. We are standing at a height of about 4,000 meters or approximately 13,000 feet, and I don't have words, honestly. Divine, divine, divine. I'm so happy I came on this trek. Like the entire journey that we've been through, like today's ascent was quite tough. We were getting out of breath every minute, but like all of it was totally worth it. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the view for precisely 15 minutes because it's super cold. All of us are like freezing to death. So we're going to quickly soak in the view, rush back down.
After the gorgeous hike, heading back to the campsite now. I will see you there.
Good morning, it's day number 5 and it's a bright sunny day today. So after all of the rain and the clouds of yesterday, it actually feels really nice. We saw a beautiful sunrise in the morning, and as you can see right now I'm here at the Tarsar camp, which is 12,435 feet altitude, and we are moving from here today. As you can see, everybody is unpitched their tent, so we're going to be starting our hike, and today we go all the way to Ghodmargi, and that's where we camp for the night. It's going to be a long hike, about 14 kilometers if I'm not wrong, so it's going to take us a while. So we're going to carry packed lunch with us. So yeah, I'm going to pack up my lunch box and start hiking. भैया आज क्या है?
आज पैक लंच में प्लेन रोटी है और आलू जीरा और चाशनी का लड्डू।
चाशनी का लड्डू, आलू जीरा, रोटी, मस्त। Ta-da! My lunch box is packed and ready to go. we are halfway through today's hike. We are going to our last campsite for this trek. I'm sad I don't want to be going back. But yeah, so we've already trekked for like a couple of hours, 3 hours maybe. And we stumbled upon this like really cute little dhaba sort of a thing. And where we are taking a lunch break. And I am eating my packed lunch, but I've also called for a cup of kava. So I'm going to have that, enjoy the view, and start hiking again. So as you can see, that one down there is the main trail, but because of the rains, there's a lot of like kichad. It's totally muddy, so we're unable to walk on it. So we're kind of climbing thoda towards the mountainside and trying to explore newer trails. But even if it makes your hiking uncomfortable, what's a monsoon trek without a little bit of rain? Arrived at our last and final campsite. This gorgeous place is called Ghudmargi. So Margi in the local language means a field. So this used to be a field of horses because there's a lot of horses here. So that's how the name came into being. And this little patch of land that you see behind me is our campsite for the night. I think this is one of the prettiest campsites I've stayed at. Right after Tarsir campsite, I would say, because it has a stunning river of Lidar flowing right by it. So we just dumped our stuff, had a little bit of chai, and we came here to sit by the riverside and dip our feet in the ultra chilly river water. Oh my god, it's so chilly. Like today's day has been long. There was a lot of descent and it took us like a good 8-10 hours I think to reach the campsite, and everybody has like really sore feet and all of that, so we're just sitting here and dipping our feet in the cold water, and it's so soothing and relaxing. Oh my god, it's so cold! We are halfway, more than halfway through our today's trek, and it wouldn't be a true monsoon trek without some rains, right? So it's drizzling, it's actually beautiful, cloudy, misty, and yeah, so we have geared up, put on our raincoats, and we continue trekking. So it is officially the last day of our trek. Today we head back to the base camp. So I am just packing up my stuff here at the Ghudmargi campsite, and it's about I think 6 in the morning. We're going to quickly grab some breakfast, and we are making an early start today because we have to reach to the base camp and then we have to go all the way to Srinagar. So yeah, I'm just quickly going to pack up my bag, grab breakfast, and I will see you guys on the trail. As you can see, we're hiking like super early in the morning. We are back in the lush green valley after spending about 2 days in the alpine zone, the snow-capped mountains. We are back to these lush green meadows, pine trees all around, and it's so pretty. We still have a long way to go. The total distance is 7 kilometers. I don't think we've covered even half of it yet. But yeah, this walk is very enjoyable. A little bittersweet because we are going back today. Trying to make the most of this beauty before I head back to the city life. So I can already see this fence and I can see houses. Basically, we are back to civilization, and that can mean only one thing. The Tarsar Marsar trek is coming to an end. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful journey it has been. It has honestly been a roller coaster in every possible way. It has been full of highs and lows, right from the rainy weather, the chilly weather at Tarsar, to the beautiful shades of the Tarsar Lake and the Marsar Lake, the cozying up in the tents at night, the ever-changing Pahado Wala Mausam, and just endless moments, endless memories created here. What a journey it has been. I would highly recommend this trek for all of you who love nature and who love hiking. So please go ahead and definitely plan this trek, but when you do, make sure you work hard on your fitness, because it is going to test your endurance, and most importantly, make it sustainable. Leave the mountains greener than you found them. So now I am heading back to Srinagar, and if you haven't already, go back and watch my video of how to spend 12 hours in Srinagar. This is me, your travel companion Tanvi Dikshit, signing off for now, and I will be back with more such fun, adventurous, thrilling trekking videos. And until then, you know the drill. Like, share, subscribe.